name's Nick.
And I'm Katie.
This is our bus Robin, 1995 GMC 3500 Vandura. It was a 24-passenger school bus that we bought from a school district in Chattanooga. It's been our house for 2 years. I love to cook. Katie loves to bake. We have a 4-burner gas range in here, a toaster oven. We have a Berkey water filter to filter out any bacteria or viruses or anything that may be growing in our freshwater tank, which lives below our bed. Water heater below our kitchen faucet here.
These little bungees, just attach it over here. And then we also do that with the trash can. You can just bungee it around so it doesn't slide out as we travel. And then we'll move this down, take the fruit basket down, but most of the stuff can stay up here.
So this is a fridge. It runs on either 120 or 12 volt. We like them because they're a chest fridge or freezer. It keeps the cold in there because you don't have to open a door and the cold doesn't just come out. Butcher block countertops. I'm a carpenter, so I was able to cut everything to fit. I can cook up front and people can be hanging out back here and we're not walking on top of each other. So we've had probably 6 or 7 people in here at once.
Hosted dinner parties.
Yeah. Once we actually drove it and used it as a house, we were hooked. We didn't actually even intend on living in it at that point, but we just, we were having so much fun that it slowed our build down because we were all of a sudden moving pillows and stuff into our bus after it wasn't completely constructed all the way yet. I would say about 9 months was our build process, or like from once it was gutted to being livable and actually ready to take on an adventure. This is our closet, bathroom, power center for our bus. So this is where we keep all of our battery bank, our inverter, our alternator connections. When we drive our bus, we can charge our solar batteries, and also just a bathroom. So it's not a ton of space in here for using the bathroom, but we really didn't want to devote a ton of space to something that we really don't use all the time. This is our little curtain that pops up in between here, so if you want a little privacy. We have a reciprocating saw, and we cut regular firewood down in half, and then we use a hatchet to knock them into smaller pieces like this. But it doesn't take a whole lot of firewood to heat this whole space up, so it's really efficient. We have a little fan. This is made by EcoFan, and as this unit gets hot, it turns the fan. We had to cut a 6-inch hole through the ceiling to install the double wall pipe that goes through the roof. There's a cap when we're driving that seals the top of it so the air doesn't blow in when we're driving down the road. As the wood burning stove, as it gets hot, this tile gets all nice and hot, and it really starts to radiate the heat and warm up the bus. We can get really cooking in here. In the morning, have a little water kettle ready. I can put that up top here, and this will get my water boiling for the morning if I want. Being able to actually pull up somewhere and have a different view out your windows has been awesome. So right now we've been traveling for 71 days. Gosh, so many different. Gosh, we've been to probably like 7 or 8 national parks.
9.
9 national parks.
9 national parks.
Put gosh, over 4,000 miles on it in this trip. This just gives us a little extra seating, and it's pretty comfortable. So we like doing this. We had a friend stay over the other night, and we actually strung a hammock that went from up here up top there. So we've slept 3.
I use the machine to sew all of the curtains, and then all of the pillows, the cushions, and then the couch cushion as well.
Copper piping, which is also our conduit for 12-volt wires that run all the way to the back. So we ran the wires from the closet directly through all this copper piping, which powers like some little 12-volt lights back here. Built all of these shelves. I got into being a carpenter after building this. It's because I discovered how much I really love doing all this woodworking stuff. So I was a cheesemonger for 10 years at Whole Foods, and then after that I got into carpentry. We have curtains that clip up top here to kind of create a separate space, so we kind of have separate rooms. The water tank here, and then all of my tools to fix anything that goes wrong with Robin live underneath here for the most part. So sometimes people have their bed built into the table and stuff, and we really liked having the bed, like not having to clear the table every single time you wanted to take a nap. So being able to, this bed slides out to about here, and then even if we're in bed, somebody can still be sitting here and drinking coffee or sewing. Sunglasses, hats. For the front door, we have a lock that attaches right outside, which keeps that door secure when we leave. We installed a handle on the door so we can pull the door shut when we close the pin to lock the door. For us to access the top of the roof, it kind of requires a little bit of climbing. So for our paint job, we used a tractor and implement paint. It was a Ford Blue that we mixed with a Rust-Oleum Gloss White and added a hardener, and we sprayed it with like a $30, $40 Amazon paint sprayer, and this is what we got. We have a Royal Enfield Himalayan motorcycle, which is a dual sport motorcycle. Which is great because it's street legal, we can hop on the highway with it, but we can also hop on a dirt road and get to a trailhead and go wherever we want. So one of the first things, when we park the bus, we offload the motorcycle. The motorcycle lives on the back deck.
And it's been a game changer because we love to hike. We could never get our bus up to some of the trailheads, but the motorcycle goes twice as fast as a car. So it's been a game changer in that sense. And it fits too comfortably. There's a little back rack and saddlebags. We use it for the grocery store. That's also really been nice. We also have 2 gravel bicycles that we use.
5 solar panels on our roof. So we have 5 100-watt panels. We have 600 amp hours of battery. Sometimes we'll hop up on the deck and we'll just
stare at the stars and fall asleep up there for a little while, and then come back down and then hop into the bed. It's a great little spot.
When it's not cold, we'll drink our coffee and tea up there in the morning.
We've taken it to the drive-in with some friends and all sat up on top of the rooftop deck and made popcorn downstairs and watched a movie.